Hey y'all, it's Carson, Savanah for Midnight Review. Yeah, I know it's bright outside, it's not midnight, shut up. So yeah, we're gonna go watch the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Ooh-wee!
Are you not excited?
No! Okay. My favorite or least disliked Pirates of the Caribbean movie is honestly the second one. Because it introduced more fantastical elements that I kind of dug. And then because I watched the first one, I watched the second one, I'm like, fine, I'll see how this ends. And it ended on a fart of a climax. It was boring.
It's for children.
Yeah, serve your children better films.
I don't know, there's some shiesty little kid films out there.
So I imagine you're a big fan of the franchise.
I mean, I like watching people in period costumes and fighting things. I don't know.
So why don't you spend your time watching, like, The Mask of Zorro instead? That's everything you want, but better.
Okay, but, like, you can't just watch that movie over and over again. There has to be others.
God. Alright, so I've seen the first 3. I skipped the 4th because I didn't have money at the time and I didn't care. Have you seen the 4th one?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
What is it? What's the premise?
I didn't see it! I don't know!
Then probably not.
Okay, so this one, what it looks like is it's, like every franchise that's gone on too long, mining the past of its main character. And it looks like Johnny Depp is a young rapscallion, was the leading cause of death for Javier Bardem. And now Javier Bardem is like, oh, I'm going to go kill Captain Jack Sparrow now.
So basically every movie someone's trying to kill Jack Sparrow.
That's another thing, is like every single movie has the same plot. I want to kill Jack Sparrow. Okay, why? He wronged me. Next movie. I want to kill Jack Sparrow. Why? He wronged me.
Says the person who likes Fast and Furious.
Yeah, at least those are fun.
He's like, drive fast car, villain.
Yeah.
Fast car.
Yeah, and those are actually fun. They have a really... The other thing is that they're built on a whole team chemistry. This one, you have Johnny Depp, whom I have never really liked. And then a bunch of planks of wood around him and Jeffrey Rush. Yeah. Again, Fast and Furious movies, you have a ton of great chemistry. This one, it's like, I'm Johnny Depp and I'm in a funny hat. Where's the rum? And then you have Orlando Bloom like, oh man, I wish I was still in one of the Lord of the Rings movies. And then you have Keira Knightley like, oh, I wish I was in one of the Lord of the Rings movies too. And then you have Jeffrey Rush who's like, I'm getting paid to be crazy.
That's
like,
the best type of paid.
That's it. So I do hope this one is a little bit better because it does have, in my opinion, a more compelling, well, no, because the villain's pretty much the same as Davy Jones. And I liked Bill Nye as Davy Jones, but he didn't have enough screen time. And then they kind of screwed his character over.
Did you just say Bill Nye?
Bill Nye.
Okay, not like Bill Nye the Science.
No, okay. Bill Nye. Anyway, let's just go see this godforsaken film. Ah.
When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave can hold my body down.
The dead have taken command of the sea.
Well, look way down the river. What do you think I see? I see a band of angels, and they're coming after me.
So we're like back or whatever. Pirates 5, Apathy of the Sea. I don't care. I really don't care. I mean, okay. Okay, what did you think?
Oh my god, it was just so bad.
Like, yeah, but it was like a boring bad. Like, I can't even muster up my normal, like, terrible movie. I can't. I'm just like, it's over. Great. Can I literally do anything? I just wouldn't. The whole time I'm like, I could be doing laundry right now. I could be doing chores, and instead I'm like, bum bum like
Oh, no.
Pirates 5, Apathy Strikes Back. Better be the last one. I don't want to watch any more of these. So basic story is, I will say one thing about that though, is that it has a lot more to do with like the original trilogy than I thought it would.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of redundancies throughout every single movie.
No, I know, but four was very much like, oh, this is a different story. This is blah blah blah. And 5, it kind of felt like they, in the advertising at least, they were going like, oh, it's not going to have as much to do with the original, but it kind of does, in so much that it's the MacGuffin. Like the whole reason for the main one of the main characters is to rescue his dad, which is Orlando Bloom. So yeah, the basics are Orlando Bloom and what's her name? Keira Knightley's son is all like, Dad, I'm gonna save ya. And his dad was like, no. And his son is like, 19 years later, I'm still gonna do it.
Which is funny because it's like, it is 19 years later at the end. Nobody's aged out.
Right?
It's like, damn.
Right?
Is that what living by the sea gets ya?
I guess so. God, there's so much of this that I could have cut out too. Like, I would have cut out the whole, like, him talking with his dad at the beginning. I would have cut out most of the stuff where he was on that ship. Like, I would have started with him just like in the cell with the guys coming downstairs to talk to him, with Javier Bardem coming downstairs to be like, you know of Captain Jack Sparrow? Yeah, sure. You offended for me. All right. that was pretty much their interaction. Except Javier Bardem actually did a much better job.
Yeah.
I will say for the movie, I did like his design and like I liked part of it. I liked the part that was like they're kind of still underwater, so their hair like ignores gravity. Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. But the bits where it's like, oh, they were blowed up, so there's one guy who's mostly nothing but like a little bit of hat. I'm like, that's stupid. That's really stupid.
Some guy thought really hard about that. That's his brain baby, and you just trashed his brain baby.
But the ship, the way the ship like would just eat other ships, that was kind of cool. And then the sharks, I don't understand how any of that worked.
Zombie sharks, that's redeeming right there.
I don't understand how any of it worked of him like commanding them, but I was still like, okay, this is kind of cool though. But anyway, so Baby Turner, that's just what I'm gonna call him. Baby Turner is looking for the MacGuffin to save his dad. He runs into this very, very smart woman who is like, I'm not a witch, I'm just smart. And so then they have something going on. Like, their romance is super half-assed.
It's super awkward.
For a large part of the film, I thought that the reveal was going to be their brother and sister. I honestly thought that.
Ew.
They're not. No, don't worry. I would have thrown up an incest warning, but there is none. And then Jack Sparrow also wants to get a hold of the MacGuffin so he can break all of his curses because he's been having bad luck lately.
When was he not having bad luck?
True.
Like,
he either rolls 1s or 20s. But then the Javier Bardem and crew, they want Jack Sparrow, And then some British guys also want the MacGuffin.
The British guys always want everything going on.
And like, it's like you could have cut them out entirely and you would miss nothing in the film. And then the other subplot, Barbossa agrees to help Javier Bardem find Jack Sparrow. And they're all off on an adventure.
Oh my god, can I just say
it's so boring.
CGI'd face of Johnny Depp on some teenager was the worst part of this movie.
It was hilariously
the whole
awful.
time I was just like, what is going on?
It was hysterically bad. But the funny thing is, I thought they were actually going to do a lot more with that. But the bits in the trailer that you see with young Johnny Depp messing around with Javier Bardem, that's like as much as you get in the film.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can appreciate
Thank
that,
God.
but at the same time, it was also completely unnecessary. Pirates 5, the most unnecessary sequel. The acting was just whatever. I mean, they're all doing... I never thought I'd say this, but the young Will Turner and Witch Lady, they ain't no Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley. Like, they were more boring than those two. But Johnny Depp, if you like Captain Jack, you're gonna get a bunch of Captain Jack.
I don't know. I feel like they've progressively got him drunker every movie, and it's like...
That's why in the third one, when they were like, "You were one of our best shipmates. Why did you quit?" "Humans ain't cargo, mate." And I'm like, wait a minute, what? You have this dark past? What the shit? Javier Bardem does a pretty decent job with what he's given. I mean, he wasn't given a lot to do. Easily the best part was
him acting.
Well, what I was going to say, easily the best part of him acting was what you saw in the trailer when he's like, will you tell Captain Jack that I am after him? Will you do that for me? And I was kind of like, all right, this is kind of weird, but I can get into it. But then it just didn't do anything from there. The Claw, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh, God.
That's so stupid, but
God.
The Claw! If you watch the movie, you'll get that reference. It was just boring. I didn't care. I don't want to keep talking about the movie. What are your final thoughts on it?
Unless you really, really, really like Pirates of the Caribbean, you just don't watch it.
Yeah.
Just don't watch it.
That's about as much as I can say for it too. Just skip this one. It's not even a lot of fun to look at.
No, it's not.
There's a handful of scenes that are like, or a handful of concepts and shots that I'm like, oh, that looks okay. And that's like as high as it goes. That looks okay. That isn't a complete garbage shot.
It's like, okay, they get good and then they ruin it with the CGI that they're trying now. And it's like,
I'm just, wasn't for it. But, all right, so next week, though, fingers crossed, Wonder Woman is awesome. Early word is it's pretty good. So I do hope that Wonder Woman is good. I really, really hope that. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you want to. Please do. It boosts my ego and self-esteem. YouTube.com/GlassFilmsHouse. Twitter @GlassHouseFilms. Facebook.com/GlassHouseFilms. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.